All lines clear. Take us out, deckhand. The longline reels are the lifeblood of the operation.
The captain studies sonar charts and weather radar, plotting a course into open Atlantic waters.
The crew secures the bait boxes and attaches these glow sticks along the main line, preparing the luminous hooks for a long night of fishing.
Long before dawn breaks, the roar of the diesel engine signals the start of another demanding journey into the Atlantic.
The harbor lights fade behind them as the sturdy vessel begins its nightly journey into the deep waters of the Gulf Stream.
With the final ropes cleared from the dock, the vessel begins her slow drift towards the unforgiving deep sea. The season has officially begun.
The captain radios nearby vessels confirming the route.
Affirmative. We'll be setting the long lines at ODark 30.
Over.
Out on the horizon, the deep sea fleet maneuvers into position. Tonight, they hunt swordfish.
Inside the bridge, digital displays flicker, depth, pressure, and wind speed all within range.
When the deck is rolling and the air bite is hard, the safety harness isn't just procedure, it's the lifeline.
The first bait lines are tested, steel hooks glinting beneath the floodlights.
Fog rolls in from the open sea. The vessel disappears behind a curtain of mist.
Leaving the coast behind, the U.S. Swordfish fleet vanishes into the profound darkness of the Atlantic night.
Down in the galley, the fishermen eat fast. The meal is fuel for the night shift ahead, eaten in silence over the generator's hum. Under the cover of darkness, the deep-sea fishermen meticulously prepare their gear. It's a dangerous job, but the rewards are worth the risk.
The captain logs coordinates into the system. The target zone lies 150 miles offshore. Crew check hydraulic winches and reels one last time to tent. Every meter of line must hold under strain. As the vessel cuts through the open swells, the ocean reveals its hidden light, a phenomenon known as bioluminescence.
Deeply cleaned our room.
Under the glare of the blue floodlights, the crew works at a blistering pace, baiting hundreds of hooks for the night's run. Steam and mist mix on the deck, a glowing haze of blue light and seawater droplets.
Triggered by the ship's powerful wake, these tiny organisms create one of nature's most spectacular light shows deep within the Black Sea.
In these waters, constant vigilance is key. The radar provides the first warning, the lights, the confirmation.
Hundreds of hooks disappear into the blue abyss, a critical step in the deep sea harvest. The line tension monitor blinks red as the long line descends toward the deep current zone. Crew shout over the wind. The long line stretches for kilometers, cutting across the black surface.
Inside the bridge, the captain adjusts course slightly, staying aligned with the current flow.
The crew finishes the final section of the line, fatigue and focus etched on their faces.
The fleet drifts beneath the stars, lines set in the deep. The silent hunt begins. Beneath the waves, the hunt for swordfish relies entirely on the cold, electronic eye of the sonar. The crew begins lowering the longline hooks into the sea. Below the surface, the glow lights shimmer like stars in the abyss. The fleet stretches across the open ocean, a line of light cutting through the darkness. It is here. Inside the bridge, the captain tracks sonar echoes, faint signals moving fast below 700 meters. The hooks, freshly baited and marked with their glowing light sticks, are carefully released one by one, trailing behind the vessel into the churning wake. And the deep ocean remains one of Earth's last mysteries. Here, longline hooks, equipped with bioluminescent.
This flycam footage reveals the incredible scale of the U.S. Swordfish fleet, a single longline dotted with...
The sonar operator adjusts the gain as massive shapes appear, potential swordfish signatures moving fast.
Bridge, I've got multiple...
Fishing crew coordinates the retrieval operation.
Contact confirmed at 50 fathoms. Setting the timers now.
The current carries these illuminated hooks through the abyss. Notice the vibrant cyan glow, surrounded by a blizzard.
The crew meticulously logs the environmental data, depth, current speed, and temperature directly into the digital system.
The vessel tilts slightly as deep currents shift. Tension alarms flash red on the control panels.
The crew works in pairs, a necessary rhythm when hauling in the long lines under the cover of the deep sea fog.
Flycam captures the fleet's faint glow over dark water, invisible to the rest of the world.
Cutting through the deep current, the Swordfish uses its elongated bill to navigate the darkest waters, often drawn to the light sources of the deep.
Multiple fast-moving signals detected at 600 meters.
With the line near breaking point, the crew face the ultimate test against the raw power of the ocean.
With surgical precision, the great predator assesses the luminous bait, deciding whether to strike.
Out here, miles from shore, the blue lights are the only thing separating the crew from the crushing darkness of the deep sea.
Inside the control room, sonar shows a burst of movement. Swordfish striking bait at depth.
Confirmed strike. Target engaged.
Contact!
The strike was massive, immediately putting the crew and the gear to the ultimate test.
The Swordfish, a powerful predator of the deep, finds itself in a desperate struggle for survival. Hooked on the long line,
Crew locked the hydraulic reel, stabilizing tension as the line strains against the deep pull.
The captain orders all engines idle. The hunt has officially begun.
Staring into the deep blue, the fishermen wait. Then, a sudden glint confirms the swordfish are near the surface.
Slicing effortlessly through the deep currents, these predators are drawn to the glowing grid of the longlines, a dangerous obstacle in the midnight zone. The U.S. Swordfish fleet deploys its longlines across the vast Atlantic, a tapestry of light disappearing into the ocean's abyss. Crew record data from sonar, noting time and depth of strikes for future tracking.
Inside the bridge, the captain watches the sonar closely. Below the hull, the ocean is alive with movement. As the fleet spreads out under the blue-black sky, the silent battle for the ocean's bounty truly begins.
Haul the line! Give me everything you've got! Keep that tension!
Crewmen lean into the pull. Water sprays across the deck as the first section of line rises from the deep.
the great billfish, hooked deep in the blue water, thrashes violently. This is the ultimate fight for survival.
The deep-sea longline fishery is one of the most dangerous proving grounds on Earth.
Look out! Hold the line!
The swordfish breaches. A massive flash of silver slices through the surface under moonlight.
Flycam captures the glowing water as the fish dives again. The fight continues beneath the waves.
The crew coordinates the reel speed, adjusting the brakes to control the furious pull from below.
Deep beneath the waves, the swordfish uses its formidable bill to twist free of the long line. The result here are
The moment of truth arrives! The fish is rising!
The hunt demands everything from these men. Get the gaff ready. Hold the line steady now.
Crews secure the gaff hooks, working in sync to bring the massive swordfish alongside the hull.
Water and blood mix across the deck as the swordfish is lifted aboard with a steel hoist.
Under the floodlights, the massive 200-kilogram swordfish was finally hauled aboard. A monumental effort rewarded.
Documenting the catch is a critical step, providing essential data for scientists monitoring the deep-sea populations.
Swordfish, a true giant of the ocean, brought aboard under the harsh glare of the floodlights, its silver skin still wet from the deep.
The work never stops on a deep-sea vessel. Once the catch is secured, the crew immediately begins the arduous task of cleaning the deck.
The sonar confirms what Miller suspected. Multiple strong signals holding deep in the water column, suggesting a large school of swordfish.
The work never stops out here, even when the weather turns.
Hurry up with that bait, we're losing the tide!
The swordfish, a master of the deep, tracks its prey with unmatched speed. A swift, precise strike secures the...
The reel spins violently again, another swordfish hooked. The storm intensifies.
In these unforgiving waters, every catch is a battle. This swordfish, the second of the night, proved no exception. With the storm worsening, they have to move fast. 2 massive swordfish, totaling over 600 pounds, must be
inside this specialized cold storage. The temperature drops rapidly, preserving the freshly caught swordfish in a swirling vortex of icy fog.
Crew label each tray with coordinates and time. Precision defines survival. After 12 grueling hours, the crew finally finds a moment's rest as the sun breaks the horizon. The captain logs total weight and coordinates. The storm clears, sea turning calm again.
Out here, maintenance is everything. The crew meticulously checks the winches, ensuring the hydraulics can handle the immense pressure of the deep sea.
Deep within the hold, the swordfish are kept at a steady -30 degrees, the cold metal ensuring perfect preservation until they reach the market.
The U.S. swordfish fleet rests as the sun rises, the mist burning away to reveal a successful deep-sea catch.
After a night-long battle, the sea finally relents. The golden hour brings not just the sunrise.
For the American swordfish fleet, the rising sun over the silver waves means the long journey back to the Florida coast is finally nearing its end. With the deck secured, the crew checks the storage hatches. Inside, the deep freeze ensures the quality of the swordfish catch.
After weeks at sea, the swordfish fleet emerges from the morning mist, their hulls heavy with salt and the promise of a successful catch.
The daily grind at the docks relies on precision and speed.
All right, man, let's move it. Get that hook secured now.
The hold keeps the catch at a steady -20, ensuring the quality of the swordfish before the long trip back to shore.
These massive swordfish are quickly moved from the docks to the waiting freezer trucks.
All right, bring it down easy now.
The day's catch, fresh deep-sea swordfish, begins its journey from the bustling port, bound for processing factories inland.
The process begins with the careful unloading of the massive frozen swordfish. Precision and speed are crucial in maintaining the cold chain.
Along the spine, the electric saw makes the first precise cut, revealing the rich, dense meat beneath the silver skin.
Workers slice thick fillets from the giant fish, each cut weighed and inspected for quality.
Stacked high on the chilled stainless trays, this silver flesh is kept at optimal temperature, the mist preserving its freshness for market. Labeling machines mark each package. Product of USA, Buchanan, wild-caught swordfish.
Vacuum sealers close the fillet packages. Steam hisses in rhythmic bursts.
Once sealed, the fillets move quickly to the packing station, where the team ensures they are ready for the journey to the consumer.
Securing the cold chain is critical. These refrigerant containers loaded with links are
the blue hour at the port, a symphony of steel and light ensuring that fresh exports, like this swordfish, reach markets worldwide.
Inside the cargo ship's cold hold, sensors monitor temperature at -40 degrees Celsius.
As it leaves the familiar shores of the U.S., this massive cargo ship, carrying vital swordfish exports.
Here at the international market, quality is everything. These swordfish fillets are highly prized.
This is the freshest cut we've seen all morning.
50,000, do I hear 60? 60,000, 60,000. Going once, going twice. Sold.
A restaurant supplier shakes hands with the exporter. The deal sealed for shipment to New York.
This U.S. cold storage warehouse is a critical link in the global supply chain, holding thousands of frozen swordfish destined for tables across the world.
Thermometer display reads makest 42 degrees Celsius. efficiency and preservation in perfect balance.
From the moment the swordfish arrives, scanners track its journey through the freezing warehouse, logging vital shipment data.
From this terminal alone, hundreds of refrigerated containers filled with swordfish are shipped out daily, bound for markets across the globe.
A cargo ship cuts through silver waves, carrying the American swordfish across the world.
Sourced from the finest waters, the swordfish
is inspected immediately.
The texture on this is absolutely superb, chef.
Sealing in the moisture is key, achieved by pressing the steak firmly onto the hot grill surface. Guests at the table taste the swordfish, quiet satisfaction, the ocean's strength reborn as flavor.
The full circle of the sea, from a traditional hunt to a community staple, sold fresh at the market, and finally, a meal shared among family.